Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute since I shot one of my videos. And I'm sorry about that. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. But I guess here we are, and I'm just going to take you back on the journey. So today I really just want to talk about, and I should have done this video a very long time ago. Today I want to talk about my 5 tips on when traveling with friends. Yes! It is spring, it's becoming warmer, and the borders are about to open. But I've obviously, over the last couple of months, been pro traveling locally. And I just wanted to share my 5 tips that I believe are very important when traveling with friends. Now, for anyone who knows me, I've been a solo traveler for years, and I've decided to change my ways of being a solo traveler and actually start traveling with friends. And obviously now that comes with a lot of dynamics. Dynamics because we are friends, we are very different people, we like different things, and if we don't manage those things, it is very easy for us to become entangled in situations. So to avoid the entanglements, I wanted to share my 5 tips when traveling with friends. Now, the very first tip when traveling with friends, obviously we will decide on the destination that we want to go to. Now, what becomes very, very important is let us identify the logistics and time of departure. So in my experience is some people are very conscious of the time and some people are very laissez-faire when it comes to time. So let us agree on a suitable time for us to depart, because that already becomes a problem when we don't clarify what time are we leaving. So to avoid conflict of any kind of sorts, let us agree on the time of departure. But beyond that, the logistics as well. Who's making the reservations for accommodation? Whose car are we traveling with if it's a road trip, And the second thing that becomes very important, there's a follow-up from the logistics, is the budget. Now, why do I believe the budget is important? 1, let us agree on how much we are prepared to spend on accommodation. How much is a fuel contribution if we're using somebody's car? Now, equally important becomes if we are using a friend's car, let us take into consideration the wear and tear of the particular car. And let us respect this person's car because it is a valuable possession for them, So let us agree on the fuel contribution. Let us agree on the wear and tear. And let's also agree on the budget that we're going to spend. How much are we allocating towards accommodation? How much are we allocating towards drinks and snacks? Are we sharing, or are people contributing their own alcohol? How much are we spending on activities, if there are activities? Which also brings me to the third point. Now, the third point is let us agree on what activities are we going to engage in. Now, we are very different as friends. We have different interests. We have different preferences, So just because we are traveling together, I've learned that it is okay for us to engage in different activities. Some people may just want to get to the destination and hop into bed and sleep and rest, while other people want to go out drinking, while other people really want to do some adventure activities. So as a group of friends, I've learned the importance of us agreeing on what activities are we going to do together and what activities are we doing differently. And it is okay for us to do different things, So what I've learned is because we are traveling together again, it doesn't mean we have to do the same things. So let us allow each other to do and explore and have fun doing different things. We can reconvene a bit later to do joint activities, but if we don't reconvene again, it is okay, guys. It is okay. Which brings me to the 4th point. So while we leave and planning and organizing and getting the logistics ready, there's always a plan. But as we know it, life does not work out that way. Things don't always go according to the plan rather. So what I've learned is when things go, whatever, things will happen along the way and they will deviate from the initial plan that we had. For us to manage the conversation, for us to manage the conflict, let us go with the flow. In a recent trip that we went to, things didn't go to plan. We didn't leave on time. We got to the destination and people wanted to do different things. And when we left the destination, we had a puncture. We had a puncture. And we had a second puncture coming back. And that was obviously not part of the plan. But what do you do in that situation is what really makes it important. Stay calm, go with the flow, come up with a new plan, pivot, change, communicate with each other. But when things don't go according to plan, don't panic, don't stress, stay calm and go with the plan. Go with the flow, rather. And then last but not least, my fifth tip is we are on the trip for a particular reason. We are on that trip for a particular reason. And that reason is to have fun, to have lots and lots of fun, to let our hair down. I haven't been to the barber in a while. To let our hair down and to really connect and bond as friends. Engage in meaningful conversations, have drinks, have fun, relax. So let us always remember why we are there. So I've learned over the trips is let us have fun, guys. We are young and our youth is not gonna last forever, So have fun. Woo! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. So my 5 tips, in summary, agree on the logistics and time of departure. The second tip is discuss the budget and be very honest with it to make sure that everybody can afford and is on the same page. The third one, what is the third one again? The third one is agree on the itinerary and activities that you want to engage with. The fourth tip is when things don't go according to plan, relax, breathe, stay calm, come up with a new plan. And the fifth one, fun, live your best life, guys. Live your best life. Now, that brings me to the end of my 5 tips for this session. And obviously, as an outro, I'll always say, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button and notification bell. And we've reached 300 plus subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. And we are working towards 400, which is the next milestone. So if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. If you are a subby, thank you so much for the love and for the views and for the comments. And share it with somebody who can benefit from this, guys. Let us grow the community because money, travel, and lifestyle. Whoop, whoop. That's what we do on this channel, guys. Until the next video, love, peace, and money. Cheers. Mwah.